This video is about my experience of the Whole30. If you want to see what ended up happening to me while I was on the Whole30, keep watching this video. I started the Whole30 in late September all through to October, sometime in October, and it turned out to be pretty okay in general. I survived my brother's birthday party. I was actually able to stay true to the whole thing. Willpower won a lot during the Whole30, but something's gotta give. Thanksgiving happened. Thanksgiving came along on about day 20 something for me, I think, and I was just like, you know what, guys, I'm just gonna eat whatever I feel like eating. So that's exactly what I did. I didn't want to be that person who's like, oh, I'm not eating this. I'm like, ooh. I was like, no, this is the holiday season, guys. So anyway, really, it was stupid for me to do the Whole30 into Thanksgiving. I should have really done it at a time when, you know, I knew I didn't have so much family sort of activities happening. But yeah, point is, that's what happened. So meaning I never actually completed the Whole30, and since I stopped doing the Whole30, I kind of just went to all the things that I was craving or like I was not allowed to have, which brings me to the pros and cons of the Whole30. The Whole30 is actually just 30 days. I mean, 30 days in a span of your life or even a year is not actually that long of a time to give up something or some things to make yourself better. So really the idea behind it makes a lot of sense, and I actually think, you know, it's a possible thing to accomplish. There's nothing super crazy about it. I like that it's only 30 days as opposed to like a whole life of Whole30. I can't do that. The second thing I like about the Whole30 is that you can eat so many things on the Whole30, and if you focus on the things that you can't have, you end up getting so stressed out. But then if you focus on like all the other things you get to eat, guys, you can eat whatever you want really on the Whole30. Especially if you're a meat lover, I think you'd go wild and be happy. The Whole30 is actually a good reset. So because it is mindful eating and you're thinking more and cooking more, you start thinking a lot about food, and like you start reading labels differently. So like, you know how there are these hidden sugars and sauces and all these products and stuff like that. Because of the Whole30, I actually get to notice those things more than I did before the Whole30. I also like the fact that there's a big community. There's a whole community of the Whole30 everywhere. So on Twitter, on Instagram, Pinterest, like online, there's so many people doing this thing. So it kind of feels like you're not alone, and you can always get inspiration from other people, which is what I did. I did post actually all my meals when I was on the Whole30. And yeah, I enjoyed it. Now to the cons. There's certain things in the Whole30 that I feel don't need to necessarily be as strict. So for example, you can't have like smoothies, or you can't make food that mimics other food. I don't get that, you guys. They call it sex with your pants on. But the thing is, I'm like, no, like if people are gonna be making healthier choices using those type of substitutions, like that's good for you. Like I don't see the big deal. Like really, sex with your pants on. There's no need to call things names. No need to do that, guys. The smoothie game is like looked down on. So like when you drink smoothies on the Whole30, I quit the Whole30 because Thanksgiving was there, and like I said, it was really like one of those decisions where you're with your family and friends, and then you have to make a decision. Do I want to be like the snobby person who's like, oh, I'm not doing carbs, I'm not doing blah, or do I want to be a normal participant of a family? And I chose the latter. And really my mistake as well was that I shouldn't have done the Whole30 at the time that I did, meaning Thanksgiving fell for us in Canada, falls in October, and so I really should have probably done the Whole30 the month of September. So my quitting was not really because it was hard, it was because it was family time, and so I was like, I chose family over Whole30. Overall, I do think it's a great thing. Everyone should try it, but just pick a time when you know that you're not gonna have so many temptations. I'm happy I did it because in a way, the reason why I did it was that I want to go into the holiday season with a deficit of weight, because I know that I gain weight during the holiday season, if that makes sense. So this way I know that I could eat kind of comfortably and yes, gain weight, but not be gaining above the weight that I already was carrying from last holiday season, if you know what I mean. In terms of results, I honestly don't think it's fair for me to measure myself post Whole30 because I kind of stopped at like 20 something days, and so I just didn't feel like doing it. I wanted to just give you guys that update. Let me know if you guys have actually completed the whole 30 and what your experience was like. So that's pretty much it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.